Ninja's newest gadget is $150, but it's the air fryer of the future. Today, I'm testing out all 4 of its functions: bake, recrisp, air fry, and max crisp, to see how easy it is to use, how well it works, and why it's better than every other air fryer. But first, what does it come with? You've got this large container right here and a second small container, and both of them have these heat-proof legs on the bottom, so after air frying, your counter's protected. Of course, a lid for each of those containers, and then a crisper plate for each of the containers as well that go inside and help your food get nice and crispy. And then of course, most importantly, is the actual Ninja Crispi gadget, which is gonna do all of our cooking, and this large extension so that the Crispi can fit on both our large container and on its own on the small container. Now, it definitely seems like a lot of pieces, but the cool thing is it actually nests up for storage as well. So we can take our large container, crisper plate, small container, small crisper plate, small lid, large lid, extension, and the Crispi itself, and store it in our cabinet just like this. It's honestly not too big. But now the most important part, does it actually cook our food well? I have a completely frozen slice of pizza that's left over. So I'm gonna take our small container and put the crisper plate inside of here so that the pizza gets nice and crispy on top of it. Pizza goes on top, Crispi goes on top of that and just snaps in. And then you can use the mode button on the top to select between the one you want. So bake, air fry, max crisp, or what we want here, recrisp. And you can change the amount of time if you want. I'm just gonna click start. And now it's fully running, and the sound is honestly amazing with this. I can almost barely hear it. I'd say it's quieter than a microwave. Take a listen. I'm not sure how loud that comes through in the microphone, but I'm telling you, it's super quiet. About 7 minutes in, you can already see the pizza is really nice and bubbly in there and definitely looks like it's about ready. Let's get this turned off and lift it up, and you can see and hear how crispy this pizza has gotten. Let's take a bite just to make sure it's heated all the way through. And although I think I burned the roof of my mouth terribly, it is heated through perfectly and nice and crispy. It tastes even better than the first day I had it. Next up, let's move on to the large container, and we're gonna use max crisp on these frozen French fries. Once again, our crisper plate goes in so that we make sure the French fries get nice and crispy. And let's get a bunch of these fries poured out onto there. Spread them around to give the best chance. And one of the cool things that Crispi claims is that you can just air fry these from frozen inside of these glass containers, and the glass container is gonna have no problem and won't shatter. Now with the large container, our adapter goes on, and then the Crispi just clicks into the large adapter, making it usable for both sizes. We'll switch our mode to max crisp, add some time here, and click start, and hopefully our fries are ready soon. Now the first thing I'm immediately noticing with max crisp is it is a bit louder than the regular recrisp bedding that we just used. It's still not super loud, but it sounds about as loud as a standard air fryer that sits on your counter now. About 10 minutes later, let's check on these fries. They're smelling amazing. And it looks like it does turn off on its own if you just list it. I was curious to test that. And let's check on our fries, and yeah, these are already feeling super crispy and perfectly cooked. I can tell immediately. They've got a perfect crispy outside on them. They're still soft on the inside though. These are 10 out of 10 perfectly cooked fries. The Crispi did a great job. One of the other cool things about the Crispi is that if you just air fried a bunch of fries, but you don't end up eating them all, you could just take the included lid, snap it on the top, and then put this right back in your fridge for later. With the added bonus of, if you want them to be re-crisp again, just snap the Crispi back on top, turn them on re-crisp right inside of this container, and you never have to dirty anything else. One of the other really cool things about the Ninja Crispi is that if you take the crisper plate out first, you can put food here on the bottom that just warms up and doesn't crisp, which basically allows you to make a whole meal inside of the container. So I'm putting some leftover white rice into the bottom here, and then the crisper plate on top of the white rice with some frozen dumplings on top of the crisper plate. This way the rice will heat up and get warm, the dumplings will crisp, and then I can mix it together for a delicious meal. So let's snap our Crispi onto the small container again, and we're gonna go with air fry for this one and click start. 10 minutes later, our rice and dumpling is ready. Let's take a look. So on the top there, you can see the nice crispiness that these dumplings got. They look absolutely perfect, nice and browned. And if we just pull up the crisping tray, I can already start to see that that rice is a little bit crispy and brown itself. And yeah, you can kind of hear how crispy that rice actually turned out in there. So it did air fry the rice a little bit too. Now I think this was partially my fault. The rice was only a couple hours old. We had it for lunch and it was still about room temperature compared to the frozen dumplings. So I think that's why the rice cooked quite a bit more than I wanted it to. Now the other cool thing about the small container is that if there's some sort of liquid in the bottom, oil or water after cooking or any juices, you can take the lid and snap it on, and apparently it's leak proof also. So let's test that. Put on the lid like a Tupperware container. And here we go. Let's turn this upside down and see if any of that water spills. Shake it up and down, and yeah, that water is holding in there nicely. It is definitely nice and leak proof, perfect for storing your leftovers. For the final functionality of bake with the Ninja Crispi, we're going with cookie dough. Let's make some cookies. We've got our large container already set up with the crisper plate, and I'm just gonna put 1 cookie in each of the 4 corners. I think 4 will probably be perfect on this. Snap on our adapter and the Crispi itself, and in less than 30 seconds, we're already baking our cookies. It's only been about 6 minutes, but the cookies are already looking lightly browned. Let's take a look at them. And honestly, they might be slightly overcooked in that 6 minutes, but I am feeling the top of these cookies right now, and they are super soft. I feel like if I try to lift these, it's gonna fall apart. Maybe I need to let it cool for about 5 minutes and then we'll check in on it. And while those cool, you might be wondering how in the world is the cleanup of all of this? Because there's a ton of parts. And the coolest part about this gadget is that every single one of these pieces, including the containers with the handles, goes right into the dishwasher for cleaning, and you don't have to manually clean anything. The only thing you do have to wipe down is the actual Crispi itself. Even the adapter for the large container can go in the dishwasher too. And now that these have cooled, let's take a look at them and see if we have some good cookies. I've got one on a spatula already. It feels a little bit soft, but hard enough to hold it as a cookie at least. Let's take a look at the inside here. I'd say the inside is maybe slightly raw on these cookies still compared to the cooked outside, but honestly, who doesn't like a little bit of gooiness inside of their cookies? Let's try them out. So yeah, if you don't like soft gooiness inside of your cookies, well, first off, I think you're just wrong, but second of all, this won't work for you. However, for me, this has a crispy outside, a soft inside, and if I let it cool a few minutes longer, it might even be more solid on the inside. These cookies are making my mouth water. They're so delicious. I think it worked perfectly for me. So I can confirm the Ninja Crispi is easy to use. It does work well for everything I tried it on, and it's probably my new favorite air fryer. But this is no surprise because I love every Ninja gadget I've ever tested, and if you want to see the previous one I tested, the Ninja Slushie, you should check out this video next.